We have you all set up. They're going to sing for you in a minute. You know,
Yeah, I'll do it.
when Charles came up to me backstage, I said, okay, you think my questions are crazy? You guys are crazy. Who are you talking to there, Charles?
My sound guy.
See, even he's such a perfectionist, has to have the talking mic right.
Make sure it sounds good for everybody.
Can everybody hear okay? You can?
Hello.
Great. Well, now, all of these people attending CMA Fest want to know if any of the three of you attended CMA Music Fest when you were little and what kind of experience it was.
I have been attending CMA Fest since I was probably 4 or 5 years old because my mom is Linda Davis, an artist who did a duet with Ruben McIntyre. Does he love you? The beautiful blonde is my mom. And so I actually have a lot of fun memories at the fairgrounds. Have any of you been here that long that you were at the fairgrounds? Y'all are the diehards because it was hot over there.
Yeah, y'all are spoiled now. You got air conditioning.
But I
You got a
remember,
Jack Daniels
Yeah, there's
booth.
free
I
Jack
know.
over there.
But I remember actually being the photographer in my mom's booth, taking photos. Like I would, someone would come through the line and I would take their camera and take a picture of them and my mom.
Well, that question, by the way, with Ellie and Evan Collins from Atlanta, so they got their question in today. Okay, Mike is here from Nashville, wants to know, what is the strangest thing you've seen in the crowd while performing that may have thrown you off a little bit?
Does making out count? Is that said making out in the show? I've seen people making out. Yeah. Just a kiss.
I don't know.
This is kind of embarrassed to say this, but a girl in a show recently threw a bra up on stage at you.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
I like those kind of fans. Those are my fans.
And what
Those are my
was,
people.
what was the meaning of that?
I don't
A bra?
know.
I think she just thought maybe I need a little support.
For the win.
That's the way to do it, I guess.
Got a collection of them.
Oh, stop. No, stop.
You guys have millions of fans around the world. Teresa from Michigan wants to know, what's the craziest thing a fan has done for you?
Oh, gosh.
Be it a gift, a comment they might have made.
Craziest thing, I don't know. Our fans, the coolest thing though is they know us really well. So like they know, like Dave loves, what are those little candies that
Sour
everybody always
Patch.
brings you?
Come on, man.
Yeah, and Hillary, they always bring Hillary something for her dog. And then me, they bring either whiskey or honey for like hot tea.
Or bras.
Or bras. They know I love bras.
What do you do with those?
I don't know.
We get an endless supply of baked goods, which I always enjoy. Those are fun.
Well,
Stuff that
it
people
doesn't
make.
show. All
A
right.
lot of baby gifts. Hillary's been getting a lot of great onesies at some of the past shows.
Yeah, like personalized onesies. It's been awesome.
We're very close to the due date.
Yeah.
Sandy P on Twitter wants to know, are Charles and Dave having sympathy pains with Hillary's pregnancy?
They're very hormonal. No, I'm kidding.
This is taking a toll on our bodies as well.
And my ankle is swollen as we speak.
No, they've been awesome. They've been so supportive and excited, and I think they're gonna take Chris out, have a guys' night before the baby gets here at some point.
A man
What
night.
do you call that? A what?
Not a man
Bachelor
shower.
party.
No, it's not a man shower. It's just a man night with Chris.
Are you not secure enough to go to a man shower?
It just sounds really bad.
Okay, somebody out there called Country Crazy on Twitter, Dave. You have it all. You're handsome, you're talented, you're smart. What is your IQ?
He's definitely the smartest one in the group, so I don't know.
I don't know my IQ, but I do know my gross words per minute. 95.
Oh my
95.
God.
He's a very fast
Nobody remembers Guam from high school when you had to type? Nobody remembers
Wow,
typing?
you sound like a dork. All your cool points just went down.
But there's like one fan that goes, yes, Guam, I remember that. You're cool now. Yeah.
Chris on Twitter, now that all three of you are married, what would your spouses say is the most frustrating thing about living with you? Hillary, you want to start?
Probably.
Are there that
Not-
many? She's
yeah.
going down the list.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is I cook and my husband does the dishes, but probably just chores. He's really, really good at chores,
And you're not.
and I'm still learning. Yeah.
Don't ever learn. Charles?
I can't admit. I know what it is, but I can't admit it.
You have to. This is
Look,
relating
his arms
all
are
out
crossed and
here.
everything.
I'm
Like,
a guy. I mean, let's be honest. It's passing gas. I mean, well, who doesn't do that? The minute you get married, it's like all bets are off, man. This is me. This is what I do. This is what I do, and I do it a lot.
and you can't do anything about it now because we're
No.
married. Yeah.
You got the most cheers for passing gas
You
I've
did.
ever seen.
I
That's
know.
great.
Because
there
you
any-
want to relate. They all can relate. Like, everyone in here, come on, don't lie. You know you do it. You probably somebody's doing it right now.
Could you please go to the back?
Yes.
Dave, can you top this?
I don't think I can. I really don't know how to follow that. I really don't.
I don't know what's annoying. What annoys his wife about him? I don't know.
I'm always, well, you know, for us on a serious note, you know, we spend so much time talking and thinking about our music, and I know my wife is always like, will you please shut up about this performance or this show? And I'm always like, you know, but what if we started this at the end of the thrust, and then we moved here, and then we did this light thing, you know, she's like, just please stop. So I mean, for us, we always are thinking about the next thing to do, and yeah, even at midnight, trying
So
to fall
not
asleep.
taking work home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad. That's not too frustrating. Not as frustrating as Charles.
No, where's Chris?
Christy from Hershey, Pennsylvania is here. What has been the most extraordinary experience that you've had as an artist? And man, you've had a lot of them. So this could be a hard one to answer.
Wow.
We have.
I know one recently that was pretty amazing. It'll come out sometime this summer, but we got to do CMT Crossroads with Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac.
Woo!
It was one of the most religious experiences of my life.
Sarah is here, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hello, Sarah. When you write a new song, how in the world do you decide which of you will sing what parts? Does that come pretty easy?
We normally, when we write, we kind of work it out then. It normally kind of shows itself really quickly who's going to sing lead but you know, especially on our new record, there's quite a few songs on there that we didn't write, and so there was a little bit more of a decision process.
It was pretty obvious that I wasn't going to sing "You Ain't Getting If You Don't Show a Little and all those
Platforms
and
or
my
something.
platform
Platforms in the
shoes.
corner, yeah.
Although Lenny Kravitz had some pretty cool platform shoes on last night. That dude's a rock star.
Speaking of that, in that song, we have asked you this in interviews on the Crick and Chase show, what is an and you refuse to answer. So answer now. Well, you get the tough ones, Charles.
Can be kind of anything. Gonna get a little I mean, we all know what is. We can't say it. It's a family show.
We just wanted to hear him say it.
I think it's open to interpretation.
It is.
It could be holding your hand.
That's
It
right.
totally could be.
Yeah. Okay. Liz is here. What's your favorite app? Do you play Words with Friends or Candy Crush? You have a favorite app, Dave?
I haven't played, you know, everybody plays Words with Friends. I haven't got into that. Me and Charles play Tiger Woods Golf.
Yeah.
There's an app that, for the, oh yes, thank you.
Mine's what to expect when you're expecting. Right now.
Yeah, Hillary,
It's an
every
app.
day when we're on the road, she goes, "My baby is the size of a turnip today." And then like a month later, she's like, "My baby is the size of a
A
watermelon."
pumpkin.
A rutabaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one time she showed me a picture of what it looked like, and I was like, "Your baby
Very
looks like an
early on.
alien." If that's what your baby looks like, it looks like an alien.
You need to get the face swapping app when you have your baby and do one of those creepy photos where you swap your face. With
You'll have
no
to
one
show
knows-
me that. Yeah, I don't know that one.
It's a good one.
Man, this baby coming is quite entertaining on the bus, I can tell. Madeline, Indiana, who, dead or alive, would be your dream tour mate? And you have to agree now between three of you, because it can only be one.
Hillary Scott. Hillary Scott.
Oh, dead or alive.
Is that a Bon Jovi reference?
Yeah, no.
So we should say Bon Jovi.
Gosh, I think it would be just, we still have not gone out on the road with George Strait, man. I would love to be on the road with George Strait. Every night, it's hard to get sick of watching George Strait. He's just so smooth and he's just the coolest.
Handsome
And the coolest.
and the coolest. Yeah.
That could be arranged.
Hey, call us, George.
Jen the Hen, 77 on Twitter. What is the cheesiest pickup line that you know? I bet Hillary's heard a few.
It's 1:15 and I need you now.
I remember, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Nice.
Or the one that started our band. You want to get together and write some songs?
Oh, that's right. That's how it started. Good call, good pull. Yeah, Hillary and I started talking in this bar, and she was talking about that she's a songwriter and stuff, and I said, well, let's get together and write some songs. I came back with Dave, I was like, this girl is hot. And she's single, and we are single. And then we fought over her, and then she didn't want either one of us. So we started a band. Now she's pregnant.
That's weird how you connected all that.
It's the Cliff
That is
Notes
so
of our
weird.
band.
All right, and wrapping up, you're going to have to think deeply here. You may have to go into a trance, I don't know. Use one word to define yourself. One word is all you get.
Well, the
And
first.
Charles, I'm sorry, you cannot use the word gas, okay? We've
Yes,
done
he
that.
is. Yes, he is.
No, Dave, what's the one word to describe you?
I think hairy would be the most appropriate. Yes.
I see it peeking out through
Yeah.
that V-neck.
If you got it, flaunt it.
Very sexy, very sexy. You have to choose a new word now, Charles.
I don't know. All my buddies back home probably would call me tight jeans. They call me every time. They're like, dude, stop wearing those jeans. They are way too tight.
They
I'm
keep
like,
getting
sorry,
tighter
buddy.
and tighter.
We like those jeans, don't we? I'm telling you.
I'm just trying to follow Luke Bryan's, lead.
Can you dance like Luke? Come
No,
on.
no.
Okay.
Now, speaking of flatulence, Luke Bryan is the gassiest person in the world. We all went on a ski
You
trip
can't throw our friends
together.
under the bus
We
like
went on a
that.
ski trip together, and the dude, if you think I'm bad, that dude's brutal. He's so gassy.
Okay, look, all of us have to make a pact here. When Luke is signing autographs for you, do not ask him about that.
Yes.
I beg of you. I beg of you. One word, Hillary, to describe you.
Now? Well, actually, it's kind of cool. Mom.
Mom, of course. Well, will Mom and the boys sing for us? We are here to hear some music.